Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat, and I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest! Look out! Sion! Sion!
Blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Our cover's been blown here. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
Ganymede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack. You're surrounded. Just stay calm. Slash. How's this? You're mine. See ya. Don't let them form a pack. It's over. Take this. You're mine. Rising Wiper. I'm on it. Swallow Blade. Here I come.
This is it.
No escape.
Here I go.
Here I
You're
come.
mine.
Swallow Blade. Slash. Take this. No escape. I'm sure I can put this to use. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
That barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renans. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power, and we Danans are sacrificed so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danan. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Guess I misread the landing. What's this thing? That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. Normally I don't pick on the weak. Don't go charging off like that!
I'm only getting
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
It's over!
I'm on it!
Mega Ray!
Talent Storm! Here I am!
You're finished! Slash! Swallow Blade!
I'll run you through! It's coming!
You're mine!
Talent Storm!
Mega Ray! I can feel my precision improving.
What's this thing?
I'll take you
let me
all!
help.
Take this! You're finished!
I'll run you through! That is coming!
You're mine!
Talent Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
There! Go!
Take this! Swallow
I'm on
Blade!
it!
There! Help this!
Talent
Here I
Storm!
come! It's over! You're
Use the
mine!
healing art!
You're finished!
First aid!
Take this! Slash!
I'm on
There!
it!
Slash!
That is coming!
Mega Ray!
Talent Storm! Everything's coming up, Zephyr!
Woohoo! No choice!
Mega Ray!
Strike!
How's this? See ya!
Slash! Swallow Blade! You're mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
One more!
I'm
See
not
ya!
done!
One final
It's
push!
over! Right!
Give them all we got! See ya!
I'm not done!
Wow, take a look at that! Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Should this really be here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
over! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting
Mirage!
started! Magna Ray!
Here I come! Ha! You're mine! Ha! Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Take this! It's over!
Take it! It's over!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Ha!
Magna Ray!
Ha! No escape!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Out of our way!
No escape! Try harder! Come one, come all!
There! Got you!
Take this!
Magna Ray!
Swallow Blade! Slash! You're finished!
There! How's this?
You're mine!
Magna
I
Ray!
can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
Take this!
What about you?
Just watch and see.
Here I come! Take this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Take this! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
This could be useful.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come! It's over!
Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Front!
I'm only getting started!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Front!
There!
Take this!
And again! Magna Ray!
Swallow Blade! Here I come! You're finished!
Go! Here's
Here
the
I
healing
come!
art! First aid!
Here I come!
Magna Ray!
It's over!
Sighted! It's over!
Rising Wyvern!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah, but wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do. Let's dispose of the trash.
Slash! Stop!
There! And again!
Take this!
Here I go!
Take this!
You're mine!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Strike! Slash! Here I come! It's over! Stop! Rising Wyvern!
There! One more!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
It's over! Slash!
Here I go! Any injuries?
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'm not done! Come one, come all! Swallow Blade!
There! And again!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
Sighted!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art!
You're mine!
First aid!
It's over!
Mega Ray! Sighted!
Mirage!
You're
We
mine!
can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
Here I
What
come!
about you?
Just watch and see.
Here I come!
There! One more!
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
There!
Mirage! No escape!
We managed to pull through. An opponent like this should be easy.
Mega Ray!
Try harder! Here I come! It's over!
Sighted!
Mirage!
It's over!
Take this! You're finished! Slash! Swallow Blade!
One more!
Here I come! It's over! You're mine! Mirage! Here I come! You're finished! Take this! No escape!
I need to be stronger. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it. Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zugals here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zugal shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Right. Eat dirt!
There!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
It's on! It's over! You picked the wrong fight!
They've got me in their sights.
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. Magna Ray! Let the marksman handle this.
Take this!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burn! This one's mine. Where are you going?
Here I come!
Magna Ray!
Here I come!
Primed and ready. This one's mine.
Take this! You're finished!
Let the marksman handle this. Sighted. Take it. I'm only getting started. Magna Ray! Where are you going? Sighted. I'm only getting started. I'm ready. This one's mine. Take it.
Here I come!
Magna
You're
Ray!
finished!
Primed and ready.
You're mine! It's over! It's on!
Magna Ray!
Here I come!
I never miss.
You're finished! Eat dirt! We did it!
These
It's
little
over.
ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
I'm
content.
not done! It's on! Eat dirt!
Magna Ray! Where are you going?
You're mine! You're finished!
Hear me! Flame
You're
of
mine!
fury! Burning strike!
It's on!
Take it! You're mine!
Eat dirt!
I'm ready!
You're mine! I can feel my power growing!
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Let's dispose of the trash. They've got me surrounded.
It's over!
Burning strike! Hear me! Flame of fury!
You're on!
Burning strike!
Take this! Strike! Rising Wyvern!
Flame of
Mirage!
fury! Burning strike!
You're finished! Nicely done!
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah, you got it.
This could be useful. What's this thing?
Gotta break through!
Take it.
You're
Come on!
mine!
I'll blow you to smithereens!
Mirage!
Here I go.
Blue escape!
Magna Ray! Insects should stay on the ground.
Strike!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
You got flyers!
Primed, I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
It's over! All yours!
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Onward and upward.
Right, here goes! Take
Here
it!
I go. You're mine.
Slash! Swallow blade! Eat dirt!
Take it. One more.
Swallow
Here I
blade!
go. I'm only getting
Rising Wyvern! Swallow blade! Strike! Here I come! It's over!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
You're mine! You're finished! Onward and upward. No choice.
Hear me! Flame, go find someone else to pick on!
Mirage!
Mega
Take
Ray!
this! It's a... That buzzing is driving me mad!
Fury! Burning
Move,
Sun!
escape!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy. It's over! Come and face me! Splash! You're mine! This
I
one's
never
all mine!
miss.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
There.
No time to hold back. You picked the wrong fight.
This is it.
No escape!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Take this!
Strike! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Strike! Swallow blade!
Take it!
Rising Wyvern! Onward and upward.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! Flash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning
You'll come one, come all! You're mine! I can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see! I'm not done!
Excited! You're mine!
Here I come! Flash! Rising
Mega Ray!
Looks like we won. Right, here goes!
Excited! I'm ready!
I'll take you all on! Take this! It's
Let
over!
me help!
Swallow blade! Here I come!
Here I go!
No escape!
It's over!
Here I come! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me
You're
help.
mine! It's over!
First aid!
Take this! It's
Here I
over!
go. It's over! Mega Ray!
Here I come! Swallow blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. choice! Take this! It's over! Damn it! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! It's on!
Fury! Burning
Here I come! You're mine!
Who hasn't done yet?
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm only getting
You're
started.
mine! You're mine! It's over!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Right, here goes! Here I come! It's over! You're on! Take this! You're finished! Take this! You're finished!
It's over!
Swallow blade! Slash! Take this!
If it's in
You're
the sky,
finished!
it's mine!
Take
I
this!
never miss!
Strike! Slash!
One more!
Strike!
It's over!
I can feel my precision improving. I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Forgive you!
You're mine! It's over! You're on!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Take this! It's over! It's over!
Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern! Strike! This one's all mine! Blue escape! Take this! It's over! Swallow blade! Great!
What's this thing?
I hate... I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
This should definitely keep you guys full. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. Well, off we go.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
That I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your... I won't forgive you! I'm only getting started!
Swallow blade! Mirage! Swallow blade! Take this!
This one's mine!
Here I come!
And again! Mega Ray!
Take this!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
dispose of the
Here I
trash.
come!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
mine.
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
There!
It's over!
Mega
Here I
Ray!
come!
This could be useful.
Out of our way!
Take this! Damn it! You picked the wrong fight!
Burning!
It's over!
Hear me!
Take this!
Fury! Burning!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Mirage!
I'm only getting
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! No escape!
Go! I'm only
You're
getting
on!
started! Nicely done. I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage! You're mine! No escape! Swallow Blade! Take this! Slice! It's over! Swallow Blade!
Looks like we won. There. We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
I'm tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
Let the marksman handle
You're
it!
mine!
This one's mine! Who wants to die next?
Here I come! It's
Mega
time!
Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy. Eat dirt!
Help this!
Take
Mega
this!
Ray!
Slash!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade! Here I come!
Hear me! Flame of
You're
fury!
finished!
Hear
You're
me!
mine!
Flame of
It's
fury!
over!
Burning! Go
We
find
did it!
someone else! These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your
Blade.
heart's content.
Rising Wyvern! Strike! No escape!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
There. Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head back to...
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
There.
Dispose of the trash.
You're mine! Come and face me!
You're mine!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Go! I'm only getting started!
You're mine! You're finished!
There! One
Got
more.
flyers!
I got this!
Take this!
Let a marksman handle
Rising
it!
Wyvern! All yours!
One more!
Looks like we won. There.
No choice! Take this! Swallow Blade!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're finished! Take this!
Here I go!
You're finished! I'm not done!
Take it!
Swallow Blade!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
You're mine!
Strike!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Sight!
Mirage!
This could be useful. You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nave thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
No choice! Take this! It's time! Swallow Blade! It's over! You picked the wrong fight!
Flame of
Here I
fury!
come!
Burning strike!
You're mine! You're finished!
Mega ray!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
I hate camping out.
Better rest easy and prepare for tomorrow. I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around.
Yeah!
How's this?
Huh? Okay!
Thanks. Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Crap!
What?
No way! Damn it!
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
You're mine!
Slash!
Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
There!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Now you learn! Swallow Blade! Die! Slash! Swallow Blade!
It's over!
Here I come! I won't show you any mercy!
You got spirit!
It's
I'm
over!
only getting started!
Here I come! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! You're finished!
There! Go!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! You're finished!
Here I come!
Slash!
I'm only getting
Swallow
started!
Blade! We did it! Die!
Fury! Burning Strike!
Damn it! Here I come!
Mine!
It's over! Try harder! My turn! Eat dirt! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting started!
Here I come! You're finished! Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What's this thing?
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Moscow.
Doc, Cole, everyone please be safe.
No choice! Take this! Swallow Blade! Slash! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Swallow Blade!
This one's mine! Who
Mirage!
wants to die next?
Here I come!
I'm only getting
You're
started!
mine!
Our work is done. Here, let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Looks like this place opens out into the ocean.
The water's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah, and boy, do they look delicious.
What?
Never mind.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Swallow blade!
One more.
Now! Slash! Swallow blade!
There, go.
You're mine! Take this! You're finished!
And again. Mega ray.
Slash! Rising wyvern!
Sighted.
You're mine!
Only getting.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Gotta break through!
Flame of
It's
fury.
over!
Burning
Swallow
strike.
blade! Slash! Rising wyvern!
Fury.
You're
Burning
on!
strike.
You're finished! Take
Flame of
this!
fury.
It's over! It's on! Rising wyvern!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Get lost.
Take this! You're finished! Rising wyvern! You're on!
I'm only getting started.
Slash! Here I come!
One more. Who
Here I
wants to die
come!
next?
You're finished! Here I come!
There.
It's over! Eat dirt!
Mega ray.
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Out of our way!
Slash! Swallow blade! Try harder!
This one's
No!
mine.
Take this! You're
Where are
finished!
you going?
Here I
They
come!
really don't give up, do they?
Now you'll learn! You escape! Here I come!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine!
Sighted.
Here I come!
You're mine.
Swallow blade!
Here
You're
I
on! You're finished! You escape! Rising wyvern! You're on! Here I come! Now!
Flame of fury.
You're mine! Swallow blade! Take this!
What's this?
I owe you one! You're finished!
First aid.
You're mine! It's over! Rising wyvern!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
Gotta break through! Take this! You're finished! It's on! You're on! You're mine!
Hear me.
I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight!
Burning.
You're mine! Swallow blade! We got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
You're finished! All yours!
Well then, let's keep moving.
It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Let the marksman handle
Strike!
this.
Swallow Blade! You're mine! Mirage! Here I come! I'm not done!
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
No choice! You're mine! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Strike! Swallow Blade! We did it!
Fury!
Swallow Blade!
This is it!
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday. Lost!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished!
Take
Swallow Blade! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Forgive you!
It's on! Swallow Blade! It's over! You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Flame of Fury!
Rising Wyvern!
Looks like we won.
No choice! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Take
Slash! Try harder! Eat dirt! Now,
Where are you
while it's
going?
reeling!
Take it down!
Take it! It's over!
Hear me! Flame of
Slash!
Fury!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! You're finished!
Here's a healing art!
Swallow Blade!
First aid!
I owe you one! Slash!
Take...
Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Nicely done.
With my friends, will you? You just crossed the wrong line!
Burning strike!
Mirage! Mirage! Here I come! You're finished! Rising up!
Hey, hang in there. Hey! Damn it! Am I too late?
Stop! Please, don't hurt the children.
Was that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get back, Cole!
Doc! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it!
Here's a flame of fury! Burning strike!
It's off! Mirage! You're mine! Eat dirt! Damn it! You're mine!
Burning strike!
Swallow blade!
Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have a chance after all.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy who lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes!
What's wrong? Got it.
We've reached our destination.
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef, nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however, and we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balsef himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head-on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
Because we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balsef?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balsef's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out, now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Danans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renan's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone!
Hey.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good, good.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah, these ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life-and-death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.